The story of Quake 4 is Earth fighting back against the Strogg. You are a member of an elite ground squad, and the teammates stay with you throughout the entire story.
Gentlemen, HQ has ordered us to assist clearing out a landing zone for a mobile command center.
You actually get captured, and when the Strogg take people prisoner, they don't kill them, they turn them into Strogg. During the transformation of you becoming Strogg, you are saved by your teammates, and you become part Strogg. This is the first time in any id game where we've actually changed you, the player.
The creatures in Quake 4 are, some of them are creatures that you became familiar with in Quake 2. We have the Gunner, the Berserker.
Some of the new creatures we've created for the Strogg race are the heavy hover tank. One of the most powerful creatures in the game is the Nexus Protector, and then also the Macron. He's monstrous looking.
We have four-legged creatures, six-legged creatures, creatures that fly, creatures that hover, creatures that do both depending upon the situation.
Usually the artist comes up with a concept design, and if it gets approved by id and upper management here, we then work towards doing a low poly model and a high poly model. High poly models usually run in the 1 million to 2 million poly range. We're looking forward to seeing how the fans enjoy our new stuff that we're creating for the Strogg.
All right, got the lock, doors going up. The process of mocap and how we get that into the game. We have the actor suit up in a special suit and apply reflective markers to that suit so that the infrared cameras can pick up the information.
Ready to enter the room. Slowly, slowly, scanning. Off to your left.
Not too many game companies have their own mocap studio, and it's been a real boon for us and a powerful tool.
Oh, we need a Marine performing CPR on a wounded Marine. We can just go over there, put Nick in the suit, and put it in the game. We did bring some of the weapons over from Quake 2. Blaster, the machine gun, shotgun, nail gun, the rocket launcher, of course, and the grenade launcher. A couple of brand new weapons. We have the lightning gun, which is a really devastating weapon. And also have the dark matter generator, which is a really kick-ass weapon.
The Doom Tech is such a powerful technology, and it's so cutting edge, and it looks so realistic. You have real-time lighting and shadows.
The technology itself was a wonderful learning tool, and it's really put us up forward in the industry because we know how to do all these things that next generation console systems are going to use.
It's really given us an opportunity to focus on the gameplay aspects and really learn a lot of the lessons from Doom 3 and apply those to Quake 4. Fans will be very happy to know that you can have your flashlight attached to your weapon. We've also learned that physics objects and interacting with the environment is very, very important. So we've engineered a lot of gameplay around those types of activities.
We are just over 8,000 sound effects in the game right now, and I wouldn't be surprised if we push 9.5 or 10 grand. All of the gore sounds and stuff like that is me jumping into watermelons.
Quake 4 multiplayer is very fast-paced. It's much more like Quake 3. It's precision aiming, instant movement speed. It's really kind of a return to the successful Quake feel for multiplayer that we had in the past. It's great when the fans are excited about the title, because then it gets us excited and it gets us energized to even work harder and to make it as great as we can make it. You are a member of a elite ground squad, and as a member of the squad you have these teammates, and the teammates stay with you throughout the entire story. So fighting along your buddy that you've known for half the game, really makes you want to keep that guy alive a little bit longer than you would if he was just a stranger.
Quake 4 invited me to be part of the 4th episode, and I was honored.
Ah, hello, Corporal Kane. Good to finally meet you. I am Private Johann Strauss, and you have no doubt heard of me.
He's a scientist, he's a smart computer expert, and he knows how this foreign entity who's trying to take over the world, how they have set up their computers, and he knows about the way they work. So he's in the front line, but at the same time, I think he's in the dugout a lot of times, sitting there, because he should be spared because they need him when they break in.
How can they do this to me? To me, Johann Strauss. The war effort cannot afford for me to die. A man like Kane could get us killed.
Shut the hell up, Strauss. Gentlemen, good news in the war against the Strogg. A lone Marine battled through enemy lines and killed the Strogg's leader, the Macron.
Lieutenant Voss is, he seems to be in the world of the game, the character that is facilitating the movement and the action of the player.
Intelligence Division has discovered that the Strogg function through a massive communication system called the Nexus. With it, Strogg leaders can instantly send instructions to soldiers in the field. And although it's their strength, it's also their Achilles heel.
He's got a warm kind of side to his edge, which I think is a nice contrast. But no, he's not, that guy's not a wimp at all. No, he's full tilt.
HQ has ordered us to assist clearing out a landing zone for a mobile command center.
We're about to execute a massive assault to destroy the core. Unfortunately, it's very well protected. We'll need to access the security stations at the tops of these nearby towers. To me, an actor is just like a big kid, It's like when we were kids, you play that part, and you don't go off and go, how do I play that part? No, you be that now, and I'm going to be this, and you're going to be that, and we're going to play this game. The death of the Macron couldn't have come at a better time. It's imperative we press that advantage, which is the reason for our next operation. Lieutenant Voss, take over. I'm honored to be a part of it, just my voice. Rhino Squad, the following is highly classified and is not to be spoken of outside these walls.
I play Lieutenant Rhodes.
So you are alive! Damn! Cortez won the bet! Damn it, Kane, get out of here! You're needed at the process tower!
I find a lot of similarities to acting in front of the camera as well as acting with voiceover, with animation, or video game characters. It's the same thing. You might be stuck behind a mic, but you're really there. You've got to create that situation.
An admirable job? The hell you talking about? Kane kicked the Macron's ass. Good job, buddy.
All right, you maggots, haul ass or die.
Warning, incoming attack.
Go, go!
I'm Andre Saliuzzo, and I'm playing Alejandro Cortez.
Ah, so you did survive. I won the bet with Rhodes. We were not properly introduced. I am Alejandro Cortez, Rhino Squad sharpshooter.
I get to play characters in a game or in voice that I would never get to play on camera or on stage.
The newest weapons we've created for the Strogg are the lightning gun. It's really awesome. You can do chain lightning where it hits the creature and bounces from the next creature to the next creature. The dark matter generator, it's really kind of cool to see the way it fires, because there's like a little matter ball and the gyroscope starts spinning, and it's a really devastating weapon. We're real excited about the fact that we're going to have vehicles in the game. It's one of the first games with the Doom 3 technology that has big open outdoor areas where you can actually drive the vehicle around and attack enemies. So we came up with a Strogg troop carrier, which the doors open and the Strogg Marines or gunners jump out, and it flies down, drops them off, and they come out and attack you. We're really excited about that. The Marines, we came up with a flatbed truck which carries the EMP and run point of the game. The Walker's great. You can really cause some devastation with the Walker. Our Marine tank has kind of a modern day feel, only it's a hover tank. But it's still, you can tell right away that it's a human tank. The tank is a heck of a lot of fun.
Warning.
Well, here we are, E3 2005. Of course, it's the first time that we're showing off Quake 4 really publicly. We've had a couple magazine articles, but really people haven't been able to see it in motion before the show this year. We have a theater presentation, and with the quality of what we're doing with the visuals and the variety of the gameplay, the fact that you're playing alone, you're playing with buddies, you're in vehicles, indoors, outdoors, and the familiar Strogg versus Earth universe really has the media just buzzing about how cool the game is, how interesting the visuals are, and what's going on with the Quake universe.
Well, the vision for Quake 4 at E3 this year was to really deliver the impact of what Quake 4 is. We worked with Activision to build a really imposing, kind of like imperialistic style booth layout. And then inside, we made like a 15-minute game demonstration that really showcases all of the different experiences that the player will have while playing Quake 4.
Well, E3 is the biggest show of the year for us. It's something we take very seriously. We start 2 or 3 months ahead of time, working diligently. You know, just hours and hours of work. We go through probably about 15 or 20 passes on our content, going down to id. They come up, we look over things, and everyone's putting in probably 15-hour days for about 3 weeks.
The response to Quake 4 at E3 has been great this year. The fans have poured out of the theater, really excited about it.
So coming out of E3, we're very exuberated to see the response and to see how many people are lined up to see it.
A couple of guys that I know have come up to me and said, Quake 4 looks great. We're really looking forward to playing it.
What we've done with Raven, what they have brought to the show, and what we're showing in the theater in terms of just the variety of the environments that you play in the game, that people are really looking forward to the title coming out.